Welcome to Comfort Habit number 2. I'm Echo Fan Greg Wolf. We're going to set up the TikTok and do this thing. Alright, TikTok. It is day 28. Now, legally, this would be the last day of this month, but we're in a leap year, so you guys get an extra day. Today's two videos is going to be about Lothar and his son. So the first video is going to be about Lothar. They're both from Defenders of the Earth, but Lothar actually was a comic book character first. So we're going to do Lothar first. I'm going to give you some images. You guys know the drill. It's day 28. Let's get this shit over with. Alright. So first, let's get these images done. Come on, damn it. This is the original Lothar. Alright? So he's the strong man, in case you have no idea. He's one of the very first African heroes. Period. Now, I said African because I don't remember if he's African American or if he's actually African, but he traveled around with a little magician named Mandrake, and he was the bodyguard of Mandrake. So, here's Lothar. That's his original thing. Give you another. I'm going to give you some old school stuff first. You know. And he's always been bald. Here's a more modern with him and Mandrake, the magician. I do not know if Mandrake was white or if he was supposed to be Asian. But here's some old school Lothar and Mandrake. Now, mind you guys, they were not comic book characters. They initially started off on newspapers. I could be wrong there, so feel free to go and check that shit out. Alright. Oh, hold on. Damn it. Go back. Oh, my fault. I forgot that he also was royalty. Alright, where's the go back button? Let me just click on this bitch. There we go. So, Lothar technically was part of Mandrake's stuff. Alright. Defenders of the Earth kind of changed all that, and Defenders of the Earth came out in the 80s, and we're going to go to the Defenders of the Earth if we don't find a Lothar wiki. Alright. He has a comic Vine. Oh. He has toys. I forgot he had toys. This doesn't look like the toy that I tried to buy when I was a kid. This is like a reprint, and it's way better than the shit they had as a kid when I was a kid. It's way better. Alright, so we have the Defenders of the Earth wiki. We're going to do that. Because the comic Vine, they sometimes do things differently. Defenders of the Earth is an American animated series produced in 1986 featuring characters from 3 comic strips debuting by King Features Syndicate: Flash Gordon, the Phantom, Mandrake the Magician, and Mandrake's assistant Lothar, opposing Ming the Merciless in the year 2015. Supporting cast characters are their kids: Rick Gordon, son of Flash; LJ, son of Lothar; Cushion, adopted son of Mandrake; and Jetta Walker, daughter of the Phantom. Now, I will say I don't know if they're canon, because Defenders of the Earth technically was Deke and Marvel, and then later Marvel would reuse Phantom, and it would be Phantom 2099. No Lothar or anybody else listed. Alright, so the show lasted for 65 episodes. It was a short-lived comic series published by Star Comics and printed by Marvel, as I just said. Closing credits: Rob Washner and Tony Pester as the main music, and Stan Lee for the lyrics. Yeah, I might do that for y'all at the end of this damn thing. Or for Lothar Jr. Anyway, the series later showed in the reruns on the Sci-Fi Channel as part of the Sci-Fi Channel's FI''S animation block Cartoon Quest. Alright, characters. We're only going to go for Lothar and his son. So, Lothar, the assistant and bodyguard, depicted as a powerful fighter and able mechanic and master tactician. We have the action figures package. Okay, I don't know why that is. The Caribbean Ninja. And the auto book voiced by Pat. Okay, not necessary. Lothar Jr., LJ, is the streetwise martial arts expert, son of Lothar, Rick's best friend, and when the episode Defenders of the Earth locate the crystal They share a great desire of LJ's defeat in Astronomy Octagon. So you don't need Jetta Walker or any of that other stuff because we're not doing a Defenders of the Earth video. Let's see if we can go to that Lothar comic vine. I don't want to do comic vines. I don't really like them, but we're gonna do it because there's time. Okay, Lothar is one of the first black crime-fighting superheroes in history, as well as one of the first black characters to be treated with respect. First being portrayed as a short-wearing Fizz, F-E-Z, I have no idea what that is, and a leopard skin speaking poor English. His muscle fare exceeded his mind. His modernized in 1965 by art. He's modernized, excuse me, in 1965 by Fred Franklin's or Fred Fenders or whatever the hell the name is. Anyway, his clothes began to speak correctly English, and you know they modernized them. They upped him up for him to stop being whatchamajig. And the first interracial crime fighter, him and Lothar, it was a salt and pepper superhero team because Mandrake apparently is white, possibly Asian, and Lothar is all African. Okay? So then it doesn't have anything else. It just goes Lothar and Mandrake, regular characters in the 80s, Defenders of the Earth, alongside with their featured characters such as Flash, Gordon, the Phantom, and Ming the Merciless. So basically, y'all really need to go and watch Defenders of the Earth. And the comic vine was exceptionally short, but you know, there it is. There's everything I read. The Defenders of the Earth was equally short. So I kind of gave you LJ on here, but we're gonna see if we can find him. Got some toys. There's Defenders of the Earth, Defenders of the Earth the movie. I don't know what any of that is. King features Defenders. Lothar, that's a toy. Lothar, Defenders of the Earth, 1986. It says Pinterest. I have no idea what the hell Pinterest is. There is no fucking information. There's just a picture of Lothar. Yeah. No, we don't need to continue. We're leaving. Okay, now that's Alpine and some other dude and some other dude and some other dude. And they have Bishop and Forge and Roadblock. Yeah. No, we're not continuing. We're getting out of that. Still talking about the toy. Lothar the character. Maybe I'll get lucky. Nope. I won't get lucky because everything I said, I got some new stuff though. So he's 6'8". He's 250 pounds. Eyes brown, head bald. Relatives unknown. So LJ and them might not be exactly canon. Superpowers. Super strength and can lift up to 7 tons. Invulnerability to any weapon and made by man. Super stamina, impressive heat, and he's impervious to heat and cold. And I probably should have found this first because we're running out of time. So we're just going to continue on with Lothar. TikTok, you're probably not going to get much. So I'm going to go as far as I can, but I'm going to keep going for YouTube. And if you feel like I'm ripping you off, then just go to my YouTube channel. Comfort Have Number 2. Okay. Lothar is one of the first. Damn it, I'm not going to read this shit. Except for the one part about the history of him being created in 1934. He was the first black character treated with respect. And giant slaves in 1935. So I skipped a line or two to get to the 1935. He was modernized in 1965. And then he was modernized again in 1986. Alright? So we're going to show you these pictures real quick before time runs out. Okay, so when we come back, we're just gonna do his son. Alright? And because it modernized and it gave him his son on the bottom. So yeah, you guys are gonna go find Lothar character worldofblackheroes.com. I had to say that before the time comes out. It's right fucking there. worldofblackheroes.com. It wasn't in the dark side, it's in the light top part. And at the bottom, you'll find out about LJ. And they actually have a picture of him and his son before time runs out. That's LJ. He's in the next video. Okay. So, hopefully, those things will work out. While I go and try to find the Wikipedia for that. Thank you guys for watching. Happy Black Heritage Month. Alright, TikTok. Let's turn the volume down on this thing. Y'all know how I do. I suffer at this shit. Let me see. Day 28. H slash H video 1 Lothar Defenders of the Earth. Cartoon. That's an ugly green. We're going to use that. Alright. My alarm's going to go off in like fucking 15 minutes, so we're going to have to eliminate that right here. And come on, damn it. You know, sometimes technology will never be my friend. Okay, let's try this again. Damn you, machine. Lothar Jr. from Defenders of the Earth. Okay. Set it up. Really? Oh, fuck sticks. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. Damn it. I hate technology, man. I need it, which is why I use it. But I'm not gonna lie, I hate this shit. Okay, TikTokers. Video 2, Lothar Jr. or LJ from Defenders of the Earth. I did say it was going to be a father-son duo. Alright. So, come on. LJ's like seriously out of sight, like next to Krishin, but you can see him there. You know, he's right there. So, let's see, get him up here. You see him standing behind the Phantom and next to Jeddah. Let's see. I haven't seen this before, so that must have been like the pilot. But he's over here in all white. I guess this is a better picture. Let's see. That looks cool. That look cool to me. I know you guys can see him. And if you can't, he's right next to the girl. Between Flash Gordon and the girl, there's LJ. Alright? And for the record, the little Asian kid is Krishin. Let's see. Okay. He's beside Krishin again. Down over on the right. Right there. That's LJ. Just so did you know, yes, they did have a comic book. I'm pretty sure the cartoon came out first, but the cartoon only got one season. Now, I remember this being the pilot because that's Flash Gordon's mom, Dale, right there. Spoiler alert, she doesn't make it. Technically. Let's just say her body doesn't make it. You don't know how hard it is for me to resist the singing the Defenders of the Earth theme song. So here you got them all again, for the most part. Alright, we're going to find his wiki if he has one. Out of the sky, his rockets ignite. Jets into battle, flying faster than light. Flash Gordon, Lord of the jungle, the hero who stalks. The beasts call him brother, the ghost who walks. So I got this one thing. It's really, really short. So it says, LJ, voiced by Dion Williams. LJ is short for Lothar Jr. Like that wasn't enough common sense people back in the 80s to know that. Anyway, he's the streetwise martial arts expert, son of Lothar and Rick's best friend. In the episode Defenders Located, a crystal which shows there's some great desires in LJ is defeated in an ANTAGONIST octagon. And then it goes back to the Defenders. We're going to look and see if LJ has a fan thingamabob. Okay, he's got something from DeviantArt. We're going to try that. Alright? It's got LJ Nostalgia written on it. Oh, Lord. Okay, that's not LJ, but that's some kid. Does anyone remember Defenders of the Earth? This is one of my favorites. My version of the great cartoon. Okay, I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at. But this is not the Defenders of the Earth. I scrolled up so you guys can see all of this stuff. Yeah, there's no Defenders of the Earth here. I have no idea what the fuck that is. This is the thing about technology, and see the title that I pushed off of, LJ Nostalgia. Hopefully y'all could read that. Defenders of the Earth, Flash Gordon. Defenders of the Earth, Lothar Homecoming. Lothar the character, we already been there. Western animation, Defenders of the Earth. Defenders of the Earth, Defenders of the Earth. We just did that Lothar Nostalgia. Defenders of the Earth Kids. Or Facts for Kids. Lothar, Defenders of the Earth 1986. Defenders of the Earth, Defenders of the Earth, Defenders of the Earth, Defenders of the Earth. But nothing on LJ himself. Okay, I'm gonna have to freestyle the shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, you can see me struggling. Like, totally struggling. Okay, so throughout the whole entire time of the Defenders of the Earth, they rarely mention LJ's mom. In fact, the only person whose mom is referenced is Rick Gordon's mom because his mom doesn't make it through the whole damn show. She's Dunzo in the first episode. Okay, her body is Dunzo in the first episode. LJ, being the son of the greatest, he's always trying to live up to his dad because his dad has a reputation for being the baddest man on the planet. And at some point, at some time, he was stronger than the Phantom until the Phantom summons the powers of 10 tigers. I don't know why. He only summoned the power of 10 tigers. I don't ask, because initially the Phantom had no superpowers either. And the reason why they call him the Ghost Who Walks is because all of the Phantoms share the same chin. Alright, so they all look exactly like Kit Walker, his daddy before him, his daddy before him, his daddy before him. All the way back down. The only person who doesn't have the same chin is the daughter. And there's an episode where Phantom versus Phantom, because the two brothers are fighting for the right to be the Phantom. Anyway, we're not about the Phantom. We are about LJ. So, LJ was the coolest black kid on TV back in the 80s. Alright? Coolest black kid. You know, he did martial arts, he did all kinds of other stuff, and a piece of my hair is sticking way the hell out of bounds. But anyway, hopefully y'all won't notice that. LJ did a lot of martial arts, and when you see the opening sequence, you will see him, Jeddah, Kisa, Kisa's the Panther, and Kashin, all of them doing some stuff, and there'll be some water works and everything, and you'll see Lothar throwing his grappling hook and pulling something and some other stuff. But LJ was like the voice of reasoning between Jeddah and Rick. So you have those three kids, and Kashin was just a tag along. If you ever had a little brother, or if you are the little brother, you're Kashin. You're the fucking tag along. You know, it's kind of like Mati in the Planeteers. You basically just there breathing. You're not really exceptionally useful. Kashin's the exception. He actually is very, very resourceful for a little guy. But yeah, I think he has like a space monkey or something. He has a pet too. I don't know where the hell they got the damn thing from, but I think they got it in the first episode, and it's kind of like a throwback to Speed Racer's brother Spritle. But anyway, LJ, he liked doing all kinds of other shit. He liked arcade things. He liked all kinds of other shit. I don't think he was as strong as his father, which was kind of what his problem is. And he kind of wants to be his dad. You know, he wants to be better. He wants to impress his dad. And what kid doesn't want to impress their dad? That may be more of a stereotype for a racial shit. But for an impressive note, and I say this with my full chest, I don't give a fuck if I piss you off. Lothar and LJ's relationship is the perfect black father and black son relationship. It literally is. And if you go watch it, they had like maybe one, maybe two at best disagreements. And y'all should really go check out the show. So that way you'll freaking know that Defenders of the Earth, it was pretty good. For the one season that it was on, it was really fucking good. And I think you guys should watch it. I really think you should watch it. Just like the assignment I gave you last night. I hope you guys actually went out and tried to watch The Mantis. At least one episode, you can get the concept. Anyway, LJ. Nice kid. Living up to his dad. He's not really a troublemaker. Voice of reason for his team. Where the other defenders, they all work together as a cohesive unit because they're all grown-ass men. But the teens had issues. But LJ was the voice of reason. Rick also wanted to live up to his father and be the best fucking pilot that ever was, because we all know Flash Gordon's a pilot in space. And we know that Jeddah wants to be the Phantom because her daddy's the Phantom. Kashin's adoptive father, Mandrake, he's just a fucking magician. Proving that magic is real. Okay, anyway, I am sorry that I couldn't deliver what I thought I could deliver, because it's been 1986. You would think that Wikipedia would have had something on LJ. And you would also think that the fan nostalgia would have had something on LJ. It didn't. Making me look incredibly stupid for another time of one of these Black Heritage, Black History videos. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please continue to find black superheroes. Go find them. Go read about them. Go study them. And if you are black, for the love of God, find some black superheroes. And if you're creating black superheroes, no fucking lightning powers or anything electric. Okay, for you guys, it's the last night tomorrow. And the last heroes is Max Jones from Spiral Zone and Mr. T. Mr. T. And for the record, this one's for you. Earth's most powerful soldiers fight the Spiral Zone. Our world calls for courage, peace and freedom. Free the zone. Darkness has fallen on the victims of the zone. We will fight, honor what is right. We'll defend, fight the zone. Zone Riders, Earth's most powerful soldiers, are Earth's last chance to fight the Spiral Zone. Spiral Zone. Defenders of the Earth, defenders. Down out of the sky, his rockets ignite. Jets into battle, flying faster than light. Flash Gordon, Lord of the jungle, the hero who stalks the beast, call him brother, the ghost who walks. Phantom, defenders of the earth, defenders. Master of magic spells and illusions, the enemies crumble with fear and confusion. Mantric, defenders of the earth, defenders. Down it, his strength is of legend, his skills conquer all 'cause his power we never will fall. Lothar, defenders of the earth, defenders. With our new young heroes proving their worth for becoming, defending the earth. Defenders of the earth, defenders. Defenders of the earth, 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 earth. Okay, so if nothing else goes wrong, this should be my last video for tonight. If something does go wrong, I might make another. I hope you guys enjoyed this 25 minutes of your life that you can't get back. Thank you for watching.